Here we go. Get your taste buds warmed up. My Canada Jays needed their supply of pancakes, and I thought, well, hey, I might as well partake too. Kind of going to be an easy day today, so I don't need any really good fortified calories. And I got, oh, they're getting the good stuff this morning. This is the sturdy wheat, milled down in Red Wing, Minnesota. And Drone Man David was here the other day, and to top that off, we got some real homemade maple syrup that he was gifted, and he gifted it to me. So I got it heated up nice and hot. It'll work out well. Oh, I got a slab of butter over there. Might as well put that to good use. Usually the first one's for the birds, but that one's looking pretty good. I have a Canada Jay outside the window out there. You must have smelled him cooking. Just hang on there, Mr. J. Pancakes are coming off. I know you're anxious. I'll be out there in a minute. They were here early this morning for their sample, and the one I had was pretty, well, it's more like a biscuit. It was so dried and hard. They took it, but I'm sure they're going to appreciate a nice soft one. Well, I am going to have that first one, along with some of Drone Man's syrup. Start of a good day. Okay, here you go. Come on. I'm waiting for it. Come on down. You must have been in a hurry. You only took one piece. Can't have it all. Your turn. At least they're leaving my syrup and butter ones alone. If they only knew. You like this weather? Oh, this weather. Sitting out here, kind of a late morning. It's probably after 9 o'clock. Well, it's supposed to be sunny today. I was going to goof off in the sun, but it's not going to be, but I'm going to goof off anyway. I've been up here about 6-7 days now, and when I left home I planned on being here 7 to 10, and well, that would mean going home in 3 days, and you know how I am. I'm already thinking about losing that boot, and just checked a few of my different supplies, and I'm good till Monday anyway. And the weather like this, it's just woke up this morning and it's hardly freezing, and going to get a little warmer, and maybe even another couple of days we might be heading for record temps. So if I want to go out and be checking for animal tracks in this snow, I better do it, because I think in 2 days it's going to be gone. It's okay with you though, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, knock him out of there, why don't you? Whoa. Get it. There, you got it. We'll leave this big piece for you, buddy. Come on. He took a big piece. You get one too. Yeah. Make everybody happy. Yeah, that's right. I only poured half a cup. Talking about my supplies. Coffee might be the one thing I need to ration. I'll check my container and see what I got left. I got some little packets over there so we could get some caffeine someplace if I need it, but this really good stuff. Special thanks to Rob for sending me one of his favorite coffees. Really hit the spot up here. So I'm enjoying some fine coffee. Like I said, I think I'm gonna, now that I've gotten birds fed and myself fed, go pack up a little day pack and go out for a hike. Before I officially extend this time, I'm gonna try to get in contact with Bonnie. I sent a few texts out, but she hasn't responded. I think she's pretty busy. The day before I left, we went to the surgeon, and the surgeon said that I don't need to see you again. So she's not wearing a splint. She can even go to the swimming pool where we go to work out. So I think she's been a girl on the road since I left. The weather down there, well, super nice compared to, I mean, we're doing good here, but they're really balmy down in Illinois. Well, maybe not as warm as I think, but they're doing good. So anyway, I'll check in before I make a final decision and start cutting my coffee rations to make them last till next Monday. A little crisis I didn't expect, but we'll live. Sitting here in my new command central chair, it's kind of become my favorite. The other day I did get the props underneath to get it raised up permanently and safely. Maybe about, well, I guess 3.5 inches to be exact. I remember now that it was a 3.5 by 3.5 block of wood is part of what I used. As I sit here, of course I keep my binoculars handy for checking out to see if that spruce grouse comes back with the collar on it, but I haven't seen that bird since I caught it in that net, so maybe I never will. The spruce grouse have been here every morning. I tell people they want to see the spruce grouse, they need to be here at the crack of dawn, and that's when they've been out here. They've been out here 15 minutes before sunup every morning, and then how long they stay, it depends on their mood. But I think the high was 9 the other morning, and had a nice male display, and that was really nice. They only had one come in this morning, and it didn't stick around too long at all, so Maybe it's getting all gridded up for the season. I've been talking about my weather and knowing what's going on. This is what Noah's got a broadcasting tower not that far away up here, and I can check in, and I want to believe the weatherman, and he's saying it's all good coming up and it's going to stay that way. So I'll plan on coming back up after Christmas for a Christmas bird count I always do up here. And the way it is now, I think we're going to lose the little dab of snow we got. And in the next week or two, there's no forecast of any measurable snow coming. So who knows, maybe for the first time in years, I'll be able to drive in a mile away to do our bird counts without having to do that 3-hour slog and deep snow coming in like it's been some of the last years. I know you love the snow, but oh my gosh, that, well, you've seen the workout it can make. And some of us aren't getting any younger, so I'll take any break I can get. And that's why, gosh, I just hate to go home and leave this good weather up here. You might not ever have that recipe again. I was just sitting here thinking about when I mentioned packing up that day pack or fanny pack, going off for a little walk. I had to chuckle because a good friend there, our neighbor down the road, he's got this outdoor survival, like a medical channel type thing he does. This is the link right here, what he does. Anyway, I was out deer hunting, but he stopped by and he brought me a couple nice t-shirts, and he gave Vanya this really nice fanny pack. And well, let's just say it's on a long-term bower now. I'm gonna load it up, take a hike, put it to good use. But then I'm sitting here thinking, Lord, if it weren't for giftings, would I have anything at all? I had a really good friend, Butch. He passed away a few years ago, but he's one I traveled over to Kyrgyzstan with. He got me into those programs. And when he passed away, his wife sent up all these clothes that she knew that I could wear. Well, the green plaid shirts are rare as hen's teeth in this country, so I'm really glad to get that. And then these insulated work pants, they put into good use. Got the Nabob coffee. David brought up the maple syrup, and he noticed that my wild rice was running low, so on the next trip up, he was going to make sure and get that replenished. So I'm thankful for all of it. Good news on the coffee. I didn't want to get into I didn't want to be losing any sleep over this, so I took the measuring cup, and if I just cut back a little bit on the portion, I got 6 more pots. So we're good. I might have to do an emergency run to town, and I don't take that lightly. Once I get here, I like to stay.